New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring. On behalf of the entire prayer team at New Thought Media Network, we thank you for joining us on this broadcast. You can catch New Thought Media Network prayer time at 8:15 a.m. and 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And now, let's center ourselves in the words of Ernest Holmes. We must put meaning and belief into our prayers. It is the meaning and mindfulness that is the nexus from which our words come to life. And good morning, dear ones. Reverend Robert with you. Another beautiful Sunday morning. It's kind of overcast here in Colorado, which is about proper for this time of the year. And either that or we're experiencing smoke blowover. I'm not sure which. However, that does not change the fact that it is a glorious day in the mind of God. And we can bring that glory and that gloriousness into our lives this day. And that's part of what we intend to do. I've got the evening prayer banner up. It's morning prayers. Morning prayers happen every day, 8:15 a.m. Evening prayers happen at 8:15 p.m. here on the New Thought Media Network. So I'm grateful you're with us today. It is a Sunday. I'm always out and about and working as part, online and work on Sunday mornings, getting ready for the Center for Spiritual Living Denver's online broadcast. Great group of people over there. I love hanging out with those folks. So perhaps check us out. It goes live at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. My dear brother, Reverend Elzia Sekou, will be providing the message today. And the amazing Freddie Rodriguez Jr. does the music. So come check us out. Sunday mornings over at CSL Denver. It's a great time. I didn't have anything I wanted to talk about today because honestly, in some ways, the talk is what gets in the way. And we have two ears because we're meant to listen twice as much as we talk. And I know that's been a huge part of my practice lately is learning to listen even more, learning to listen more deeply, learning to listen for the content, learning to listen to the intent, learning to listen for the belief, and more importantly, learning to listen for God's voice. And we have ways we do that around here. I'll tell you about those: visioning, meditation, journaling, all of our spiritual practices, various ways to talk with God and to talk and listen to God. So today, it's tough for me to pray and listen. It's not impossible, happens. You hear things in the midst of a prayer all the time. Today, I'm going to invite you to listen for the deep calling that is yours and yours to accomplish as we move into this time of affirmative prayer. And please remember, this is an affirmation of truth and a revelation of truth. I'm not sitting here begging God to do any of this. We come together to really know that there is only one power, one presence, one infinite intelligence, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, the circle that is never been broken, the allness, the isness, the everything that is God. God as love and light and beauty, as truth and health and wealth and well-being and abundance. God as the majesty, the magnificence of life. I recognize God in every raindrop, every rainbow, every falling leaf, every flake of snow. I recognize God in the hearts and the minds and the smile and the eyes of everyone I encounter. online or in person. I recognize the magnificence of God's life flowing through and as all life. So I know that God must be expressing as my life perfectly, whole, complete, nothing missing, nothing absent. And as I know that truth of my life, I know that must be true of your life, of the lives of each and every one that is here on this call, each and every one that is listening to this experience. I claim and I know the deeply we are one. And that each one brings a unique set of gifts and skills and talents to this thing called life, that you bring a unique beingness, that no one thinks like you, no one looks like you, no one perceives like you, and no one is bringing the world of spirit into form like you do. So, who you are and what you do is absolutely vital to the evolution of human consciousness. If you're on the planet at this time, you are absolutely vital to this new revelation that is upon us, the new reformation of spirit's life, of our lives, of human life, the reformation of human systems and processes and ideals, and it can all of it. I know there is a new vision emerging on planet Earth right now, a new vision for community, a new vision for connection and healthcare and education, government, entertainment, restaurants, public gatherings, city parks, exercise. There is a newness being born right now, and we can be part of that newness or we can turn away from that newness. We can bring love and raise the vibration of love and peace in this process, or we can raise the vibration of hate and condemnation and all that yuckiness that just really doesn't serve any longer. So I cast aside the doubt, I cast aside the questions, I cast aside the fear, and I sit in the place of absolute knowing that at the back of it all, God's on the job. No matter what it may look like, no matter what the bank account looks like, I know that we each have that ability to draw from God's bank account. No matter what the work situation or church situation or family situation may look like, we draw on the power of the one to bring forth truth, to bring forth a mighty life, to bring forth an absolute expression of the divine, of the one. That is what we are bringing forth this day. Each in our own ways, but always, always bringing forth the oneness. So again, regardless of the appearances, what I know that everything that no longer serves humanity's evolution is falling away, dissipating, dissolving back into the nothingness from whence it came. And in that place, this one self existent cause is creating something new. It is creating newly through our hands, through your voice, through your work, through the images, the visions you hold, the consciousness that you bring, the vibration you raise. And all of us across this entire planet are involved in this new exploration, this new revelation. Mm. So I claim for each a divine experience of yes. That deep, deep, holy yes that says, yes, I shall serve. Yes, I am here. Yes, I am ready. Yes, I will. Whatever it is, whatever is in the heart of hearts. And so today, the calling is to listen deeply for that heart of hearts, to listen deeply for that still small voice, or perhaps that cosmic 2x4, to listen deeply to the symbols and the signs and the signals and the conversation that you are having with God right now. For we are each deeply in that conversation. Nowhere else we could be right now. And so I claim for each that sense of saying yes to listening for the clues, to listening for the guidance, to listen for the calling in how we serve humanity moving forward from this moment forward, moment by moment by moment by moment, creating the new, creating God's love on planet Earth, creating this grand and glorious vision of a world that works for everyone. So I am in this moment absolutely grateful, Grateful to be on the team, grateful to be part of it all, grateful to witness it all, but most especially grateful to know that God's got this, that God's right here, right now, bringing forth everything necessary for the complete and total fulfillment of this word, of this prayer. I am so grateful to release this word into that law that must answer, that already is operating upon this word, and just let it be. Just let go. I let God be God. And if any of this has resonated in any way, please join in an affirmation of this truth as we say together, and so it is. And so it is. Mm, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, dear ones, for being with us. Ursula, thank you for being here this morning, dear one. Great to see you. And Suzanne, always wonderful to see you, dear one. And Robin as well, thank you for being with us. Those that I don't know you're with us because I don't see you unless you chat, unless you leave a comment. But I want to say also thank you for supporting this network and supporting this work. We are a mighty ministry of individuals and organizations coming together to bring you a consistently positive media stream, place and a space where you can catch up on what's going on in the world and be a part of it all. We've got so much that's going on, and so many exciting announcements. And the first one is that we have begun our fall fundraising campaign, Launch 2021. The intention is to set a foundation to take this ministry and this idea into 2021. Friday, November 20th at 5 p.m. We're having a big event, 6-hour marathon. Not as big as the May marathon. That was insane. Uh, big 6 hours of music and speakers and ideas and concept, and really launching us forward. And the best part is you don't have to wait until then to get started. We've set up a web page over on givebutter.com, New Thought Media Network. They focus on helping nonprofits raise funds for their mission, and we've created a page there that has some great thank you gifts if you want to get involved in that way and make a contribution. If you don't want thank you gifts and you just want to make a contribution, hey, you can do that too. And this is a great way that we want to get the word out about what we're doing and what we've got coming up. And I'll tell you, what we've got coming up is pretty exciting. I just finalized agreement with a dear friend, Reverend Michelle Wadley, also known as Rev Jersey Girl. And she's going to be bringing us Jersey Girl wisdom on Thursdays at, that is a bad photo there. Sorry, folks. It's going to be at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, not 11 a.m. Mountain Time. And I'll get that fixed before the next broadcast. Uh, Reverend Michelle is just an amazing being, and I'm so grateful that she's going to be a part of this and be with us. And it's going to be a great, great opportunity. We're going to start that on November 12th. So give us a couple weeks. We'll make sure that you hear about it more and more, and that it's in the newsletter. Check out our newsletter. There's a link in the description. Click on that, and that'll get you to that'll give you a sign up so you can get our newsletter and come join us once a week for only one newsletter per week. I promise that. And hey, remember, there's something pretty important happening November 3rd, just a couple weeks away now. Tuesday, November 3rd. We're going to do 4 different times throughout the day. Elevate the Vote, a group intention meditation at 7 a.m., 10 a.m., 4 p.m., and 7 p.m. Mountain Time. 4 different times to join together in a meditation to raise up the vibration of peace during the United States election. So plan to join us for that. Today's Sunday, so I invite you to go out and check out your favorite community and your favorite spiritual center and catch a few talks or more. And then join us tomorrow morning for Monday Morning Visioning, live at 7 a.m. Mountain Time, 45-minute process where we dive deep into the visioning process and really listen for what our personal calling is. All right, dear ones, that's all we've got time for. I love you. Thank you so much for being with us. It's a wonderful joy to be here with you, and I look forward to see you again real soon. Until then, peace and blessings. Bye now.
On behalf of the New Thought Media Network, thank you for being with us for this special prayer broadcast. We look forward to being with you again soon, 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m. Mountain Time. Until then, peace and blessings.